Chag Sameach, happy holidays. It's Sir Cantor Doug with yet another episode of Orami's Festival Holiday Theatre. The story we are about to witness involves a narcissistic king, an evil prime minister, a brave and pulchritudinous young woman, and a triangular-shaped cookie. Sounds intriguing, no? Well, let's jump into our story, shall we? Long ago, in the royal city of Shushan, there lived a mighty king. He was mighty, all right. Mighty stupid and mighty drunk. His name was Ahasuerus.
It's good to be the king, good to be the king. A ding-a-ling, it's a good to be the king. I am mighty king Ahasuerus. I am sovereign over every bush, from Egypt to the Hindu Kush. With a pull and a push, from my head to my tush, I am mighty king Ahasuerus.
This imperial sot considered himself a prodigious legend in his own lifetime. He loved lavish parties. He loved to carouse.
How I love to swing, how I love to sing. A ding-a-ling, it's good to be the king. I am mighty king Ahasuerus.
The continuously swackered king was so delighted with his situation, he decided to throw a no-holds-barred party. And of course, he invited all the most important people. My Little Pony, Olaf the Snowman, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Pikachu.
Pika pika!
Not all of them came, of course, but one who is considered the center of our story tonight. He presented himself at the Grand Gala. He was the meanest, most offensive scourge of all time. Amen.
Quit your mewling, I, the great and powerful Haman. I am the lead protagonist in this story. I am the new prime minister of all of Persia. And I got this position the old-fashioned way. I worked my way up to the top through systematic collaboration, a combination of lying, cheating, and overacting. That king is so stupid and drunk, he doesn't even know I am the puppet master behind the scenes. And I love you, Mr. Pudding. Don't you love me too? What's that? Yes, you do. You love me. Everyone loves me, especially I love me when everybody does what I say. I demand everyone bow down to me.
What an arrogant ham. That scene was a bit over the top, wouldn't you say? But let's get back to our story. King Ahasuerus wanted entertainment at his magnificent party, his 12th bash in a fortnight. He commanded Queen Vashti to dance for him. And whatever the king wants, the king gets. Right? Wrong.
You, Mudak, you think you can tell Queen Vashti what to do? Well, you got another thing coming. You want me to vibrate? You know I can vibrate. You want me to boogaboo? And you know I can boogaboo. You want me to whirl? And you know I can whirl. No more, Igor. Iди в баню. Vashti out.
Now there's a spunky lassie. But sadly, that was the end of Vashti's reign. The king had her denied demoted, and defenestrated, and she was sent to Siberia. With Vashti banished, the king immediately staged a beauty pageant to select a new queen. Some of the participants were not so great. Ooh. Ugh. But there was one young Jewish woman named Esther who really stole the show and the king's heart.
Oh my! I never dreamed this would happen. I can't believe it. I would have been totally happy as first runner-up, but Queen of Persia. Oh my! Of course I was going to tell the king that I'm Jewish, but everything happened so fast. And it really doesn't matter now because I'm queen of all the Persians. But I will tell him. I'll whisper in his ear later tonight.
And so, the king had a lovely new queen and became happy. Happy again. But all was not bangers and mash in Shushan. No way. There was trouble walking amongst the citizens. Haman, his previously perverted ego now puffed up to dirigible size by his elevation to prime minister, was parading through town demanding that everyone bow down to him, and everyone did. Except for one man, Mordecai, a Jew, Dr. Mordecai Fauci. There was no way that Dr. Mordecai Fauci would bow down to Haman.
Curses, double curses. I don't like you, Mordecai. No, I don't. What? Mr. Pudding doesn't like you either. You made him cry. How dare you do that? And how dare you disobey me? I am the strongest and most handsome of all the primest and prime ministers. You will pay for this offense against all that is indecent and unholy. I will get you, my Patty, and your little doggy too.
Holy moly! He cranked a tawdry tantrum, and that banana. The bad guy was so insulted. He was so angry. He cursed under his breath. He cursed over his breath.
Rats, nickel, hacker, Mordecai. You can quick snarl his own hubby-bubby boopy.
He vowed revenge.
I vow revenge. I shall kill the evil Mordecai. Wait, no, that's not enough revenge. Mr. Pudding and me, we will kill more. Yes, I think, Mr. Pudding, I think you're right. What should we do? Yes, we shall kill Mordecai and we shall kill all the Jews. That's it.
What no one knew at the time, and what became clear through subsequent investigations, was that the evil villain enlisted the help of medical alchemists in a secret laboratory hidden away in a part of Shushan known as Shushan Wuhan.
Yes, my precious poison. I have the most perfect weapon. It is a secret virus that kills anyone who drinks it, but only if they are Jewish. Or Jewish. Jewish either way. I shall pour it into the town well. What shall I call it? Those Jews, they like that number. What is it? 6, no. 14, no. 18. die to life. I shall call this even better than that. It will be 19. I'll say 19 to death.
As soon as Dr. Mordechai Fauci, heard about COVID-19, he set about coming up with an antidote. And after much trial and error and exhaustive field studies, the good doctor discovered that eating 2 bowls of Bubby Pfizer's chicken soup was extraordinarily effective against the virus poison. Studies showed that downing 2 doses, spaced 3 or 4 Shabbat dinners apart, was 95% effective. But there were lots of Jews in Shushan, so Mordechai needed to make a huge quantity of Bubby Pfizer's chicken soup. Who could he turn to? Who had a kitchen and a staff large enough? Only the king. So the clever physician went to his niece, Queen Esther, for help.
Uncle Mordecai, you're so smart. You need to use the royal kitchen?
The answer to your question is yes.
To make enough of Bubby Pfizer's chicken soup?
It is quite effective in preventing severe disease.
But I'm so afraid the king will say no. I have to be clever, and I have to be brave. I have to save my people.
It's up to us to do that.
Okay, here I go.
It's good to be king. Let's have a fling. A ding-a-ling. It's good to be the king. Hello, my beautiful. What can I do for you? Thank you very much.
Almighty king, why do you want to kill me?
What? Kill you? Never! I would never even want to hurt you.
I'm so glad to hear you say that, Sweetie Cakes, because there's a big problem here in Shushan, and his name starts with an H.
Huh? Oh, wow. Huh starts with an H.
You're so close, Hunky Bunky. It's Haman. He has concocted, excuse my French, a terrible plot to kill all the Jews. And I forgot to tell you, I'm Jewish. You have to let us use the royal kitchen to make enough antidote to the poison that your evil prime minister has made.
I've got it. Oh, we must use the royal kitchen to make enough antidote to the poison that my evil prime minister has made. Thank you. I know.
Guards, open the royal kitchen!
So, Esther and her uncle, Dr. Mordechai Fauci, commenced cooking and initiated Operation Warp Feed. They simmered cauldron after cauldron of Bubby Pfizer's chicken soup and distributed it amongst all the Jews. And after only 3 Shabbat dinners, kosher herd immunity was achieved, and the pandemic was averted. Hurrah! The king was so mad at Haman that he sent him to the royal dungeon. Life without parole.
Hi there, everybody. I'm posting an update for you. Shout out to all my fans, the Haman Maniacs. I love you all. You know, they have thrown me here in the dungeon. I was the Prime Minister, wasn't I? I am still the Prime Minister, aren't I? And that so-called Queenie Queen convinced that so-called Kingy King, I am still the Prime Minister. Aren't I, Mr. Pudding? Aren't I, Mr. Pudding? Aren't I, Mr. Pudding?
That right there was worth me staying on for another year. And so, my friends, that concludes our heroic story of Purim for this evening. Tune in next time when we tell the story of Pesach, a seductive saga involving a baby adrift in a river, a burning bush, and an impoverished cracker. Tuta!